Yvette here. Welcome to Willow Creek. Today is day 5 of Community Vlogmas. As always, Annie's channel will be down below and the questions will be down below. And today's question is, who are your heroes? I have answered this question many a time on tags that we've done in this community. For me, heroes are people that I admire something in, and there is not one person that I know that I don't admire something about. I am not friends with people who I don't admire something about, if you get what I mean. Like, there's got to be something about that person that attracts me to them, that makes me want to be near them and be their friend, you know. Give me a minute, I gotta drink some coffee. But the main thing is that for me, my hero is no longer here with me. She has passed. It's kind of crazy. I've already forgotten when she passed. My grandmother was my hero. She taught me how to be strong. She taught me that I can do things on my own. That a man was not needed to help you raise your children, or help you with things that I could do things on my own, that I didn't need a man to help me do things, right? But at the same time, she also taught me that it's not that you don't need them, that you should only seek them for companionship, to treat them as you would treat a girlfriend or your friends, you know, to treat them as an equal, I guess you can say. Like the mentality was back then, because she raised 3 girls on her own, and it was frowned upon because she didn't have a man with her. She didn't have a man helping her. She wasn't married. She had gotten divorced, and you know, she got divorced because her husband was a cheater, you know, and she decided that she was going to raise her girls on her own, and it was frowned upon, and there was always gossiping and whatnot. Excuse me. And they would always tell her that she couldn't do that, but she did. She raised 3 daughters on her own, and they kept telling her that she needed a man, you know, to help her and whatnot, and she was like, no, I don't need a man. I can do this by myself. And it's not that she didn't have gentleman callers, because she did. She had boyfriends, I guess you can say, or companions, and it's not, but she didn't treat them like she needed them to help her, you know, like it was their obligation to help her. She was with them because she wanted to be with them. She enjoyed their company, you know. They were, you know, like boyfriend and girlfriends. You want to be with them because you love them and you enjoy being around them. And she taught me that that is the only reason that you should be with someone. is because you love them and love being around them, not for what they can do for you. She taught me that. A lot of times, I don't need, I'm probably even now, I'm not sure, but because I didn't raise my daughter that way, but there are some who think, oh, that they need to get married because they need to be taken care of. No, you don't need to be taken care of. You can take care of yourself. You know? And that's what my grandmother taught me, that I can take care of myself and everyone else is along for companionship, love, friendship. And it's very simple, I guess, but that's what she taught me. She taught me that I can do things on my own, that I'm strong enough to do things on my own. She taught me to love everyone, regardless. I mean, some people will piss you off, you know. And in some ways, that's where I'm a little different. Well, I'm a lot different when it comes to that, because I am one of those that cuts people out of their lives when they've had enough. It doesn't matter if you're a relative. I have 2 nieces who I don't talk to because they are they're very envious of my daughter and her life, which is just a simple life. She just happens to have somebody who cares about her in her life, and is there for her, and that for some people is enough to be sorry guys, who enough to be envious of, you know. Just it could be just the simplest thing, because my daughter doesn't have, she's not wealthy, so it's not that they're envious about. But I was, always like telling my daughter, yes, just let it roll off your back. Just try to be nice, their family, and finally I just got tired of it. It's like, no, you don't have to be taking that negativity. You don't have to deal with that. I don't have to deal with that. We just don't have to deal with them anymore. And that was the only thing that's different between me and my grandmother, is that my grandmother would definitely just do it for the family. Just do it for the family. And because my grandmother was all about family. And that's the only thing I didn't learn from her, I guess. But because I am for my family, but I'm for my family, like my children and their well-being. And I guess that's like the only thing that my grandmother probably did not learn herself, is because she would run herself ragged and worry all the time about it, her family, and how no one's getting along, and this and that. And I would tell her, Grandma, it's not your problem to worry about. It's their problem. Let them deal with it. Because this used to be a situation that would happen a lot with my sister-in-law and my other sister-in-laws, because I had 2 brothers, right? So they were always at each other. And it stemmed from one sister-in-law who was just later on we found out she was bipolar, but oh my gosh, she was not that everybody who's bipolar is horrible, but she was. And I felt bad for her, because I knew that it wasn't that she wanted to be that way, which is how I feel about my nieces. I don't think they want to be this way, but it's what they learned, And the fact that they get together in cahoots to make my daughter's life miserable is not okay for me, or to me. It's not okay. And so I just pretty much cut them out of, you know, my life. And it's something that my grandmother would have never done. But when it comes to heroes, she was my hero. And this was day 5 of Community Vlogmas. Who are your heroes? I'll see you tomorrow for day 6. Bye.